What's up, guys? Welcome back to News Dump.
So obviously, Batman v Superman is very quickly approaching, coming out in just under 2 weeks from now. So we'll once again be getting to see a new take on a big screen Batman. And during our lifetimes, we've seen quite a few. There was the Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman, then the ridiculous, terrible Joel Schumacher version of Batman, starring Val Kilmer and then George Clooney. Then the dark and realistic Chris Nolan, Christian Bale Batman, and now we're about to get yet another take on Batman from Zack Snyder and Ben Affleck. But along the way, there's been a few versions of big screen Batman that actually never made it past the development stage.
Batman. One of those was Batman Year One, which was being developed by Darren Aronofsky of all people and Frank Miller back around 2000 and 2001, right after Aronofsky released the extremely dark film Requiem for a Dream. The story was to be loosely based on Miller's own Batman Year One comic book and had Christian Bale attached to play Batman. The script was by all accounts very dark, but in a new interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Frank Miller admits that Aronofsky's Batman was too dark even for him, which is saying a lot.
Yeah, if you know Frank Miller, you know that that's saying a lot. He made the Sin City series, 300, a really successful run of Daredevil that is what inspired the TV show, and of course The Dark Knight Returns. All really fucking dark, especially for the time that they were released in like the 80s.
Even
the
the Dark Knight Returns animated movie for Warner Brothers was pretty brutal, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, it sounds like he met his match in Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah.
He said this about the project.
It was the first time I worked on a Batman project with somebody whose vision of Batman was darker than mine. My Batman was too nice for him. We would argue about it, and I'd say, Batman wouldn't do that. He wouldn't torture anybody, and so on. We hashed out a screenplay, and we were wonderfully compensated, but then Warner Brothers read it and said, we don't want to make this movie. The executive wanted to do a Batman he could take his kids to, and this wasn't that. It didn't have the toys in it, the Batmobile was just a tricked out car, and Batman turned his back on his fortune to live a street life so he could know what people were going through. He built his own Batcave in an abandoned part of the subway, and he created Batman out of whole cloth to fight crime and a corrupt police force.
The script for Batman Year One is actually available to read on the internet. It's really easy to find. And by all accounts, it would have easily been the most dark and adult version of Batman, or probably any like well-known superhero ever on screen, even compared to like the Nolan films. This Batman was severely troubled emotionally. He was prone to violent rage. His costume was literally just sports gear stitched together like Kick-Ass. His car was just a tricked-out Lincoln Continental, and he was fucking homeless.
Yeah.
Also, Jim Gordon in this was apparently suicidal. Like,
yeah, well, it's a good comic to adapt to a big screen movie because you have so much room to play with because it's the years leading up to him actually being a superhero. So, you know,
they changed a lot of it though.
Aside from his parents getting killed, but yeah, no, if you read the graphic novel, I'm sure that was just like used as a basic structure.
Yeah, in this one, like Batman, he goes and lives with an auto mechanic named Al. That's like the new Alfred. It's like this old black man that teaches him how to like repair cars and shit. Yeah, it's like completely different, real dark. Would have been cool to see.
Yeah. So the whole interview with Miller is obviously worth checking out because he's such an eccentric dude who has had a tremendous influence on how comics have crossed over into live action in the last few years. And also, if you feel so inclined, check out an interview we did with him here on our channel about a year and a half ago. That was great.
Yeah,
Sin City 2.
Yeah, I talked to him for like at least 20 minutes.
Hey, you know,
very interesting talk.
Jared Leto was in Requiem. Maybe Jared Leto could have been the Joker in Darren Aronofsky's version of Batman. Maybe the Joker role was just meant for Leto all along.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he's 45 years old.
But speaking of Batman, we told you earlier this week that Batman v Superman director Zack Snyder wants to make a 300-style movie about George Washington and the American Revolutionary War for some reason. Well, turns out that the pop culture prophets at Robot Chicken came up with that same idea 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And honestly, while Zack Snyder's idea sounds stupid and ridiculous, it could actually work if the tone of the movie was as irreverent as this sketch. Get Zack Snyder to direct it, obviously, but have like the Robot Chicken guys or Trey Parker and Matt Stone write it. You could have a masterpiece.
And make it a musical.
Yeah. We need this movie.
Revolutionary War era musicals are in.
I want this movie.
Yeah. Anyways, it's a new month, and that means new stuff on Netflix. So let's run down what our picks are for what to check out this month.
Yeah, at the beginning of the month, we've got Good Burger.
Welcome to Good Burger. Can I take your order?
One of the crowning achievements of the career of the late, great Abe Vigoda.
Yeah.
There's Scarface. You've probably seen it, but...
everyone's got that poster on their wall at college.
Yeah.
In their dorm. Right next to the Bob Marley poster.
Yeah. There's 1979 Star Trek and its sequel, The Wrath of Khan.
Wrath of Khan's great.
Yeah, it's widely considered the best Star Trek
Gives you an
story
irrational fear of insects crawling in your ears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the Bill Murray comedy classic Groundhog Day, one of my top 5 favorite comedies
Just a month
ever.
too late.
Yeah, I was like, why are you putting this up on March? Put it up in February.
Yeah.
God.
Anyways, you've also got that brand new season of Full
Full House of Cards. Fuller House of Cards. Why hasn't anyone done this yet?
Why hasn't Netflix done it?
Oh my God.
Properties.
Fuller House of Cards. Someone make that now.
Yeah, do it right now. Okay, anyways, yes, there is a new season of House of Cards, and it just dropped last night, as well as season 5 of Louis C.K.'s dark comedy series, Louis. There's also the new season of Daredevil coming out this month, March 18th, and a new season of Trailer Park Boys coming out on the 28th, which not only did we not know is still going on,
Yeah,
but that
Netflix
owns
has
it.
the U.S. rights to
Yeah.
it, which is cool.
I love
Season
the
10.
original couple seasons there.
Whatever happened to SwearNet? Their
I don't know,
internet
it's probably
venture?
still going on. I think it's a paid content
paywalls.
service.
Come on, Canadians.
Yeah, my favorite episode is the one where they're like selling bootleg vodka, and to store it, they keep it all in this kiddie swimming pool. And one of them falls into it. It's great. They have a great time.
It's a
with
great show.
it. Fucking Halicock suckers. That Bubbles. He's crazy.
Moving on to videos of the week. This week, it's all about people doing amazing shit.
Yeah.
Starting off with a video of Keanu Reeves doing some gun training for the upcoming John Wick 2. And honestly, he's pretty fucking good with a gun.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that surprising, I guess, since he's played so many roles that required him to carry a gun and shoot it. But wow, he really kicks ass in this course. He's terrifying, and this got me real excited for John Wick 2.
John Wick 2 is going to be amazing.
Yeah. The first one is just such a joy.
Yeah. Anyways, there's also a new video from Ken Block, a professional rally car driver whose Gymkhana series of videos features him doing absolutely balls-to-the-wall crazy driving around some pretty cool locations. So the latest entry, Gymkhana 8, sees him driving around Dubai in a tricked-out Ford Fiesta, bending the laws of physics as he drifts around increasingly ridiculous obstacles.
Actually, just check out all of his Gymkhana videos because they're all nuts. My favorite's Gymkhana 5, which takes place in the windy, narrow, hilly streets of San Francisco.
Yep.
Just crazy. And also, if you're into that kind of thing, come visit our channel tomorrow because we're putting up a video. We got to ride along in some Aston Martins over in England with stunt driver Mark Higgins. He's a stunt driver for the James Bond movies, and it was easily the funnest thing I've ever done on this channel.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
They should have a theme park where you just get to ride with a stunt driver.
Oh, the insurance would be through the roof.
Yeah, true, but
So yeah, come back to the channel tomorrow. We're really counting on you guys to enjoy the video as much as we enjoyed making it, because you guys watching these types of videos where we get to do this for movies is basically what allows us to go do this.
Yeah.
So watch it twice.
And finally, we got one of the craziest videos we've ever seen. Swedish musician Martin Molin of the band Wintergatan has spent over a year building a ridiculously complex machine that's basically a giant music box on steroids, powered by 2,000 marbles and featuring hundreds and hundreds of moving wooden parts.
Yeah. He turns a giant crank, sending marbles along a roller coaster-like ride, then sees them landing on glockenspiel keys, drums, and the strings of a bass guitar, creating basically a real-life physical version of an Ableton Live project. It's fucking incredible, and it's also fully programmable.
Yeah, he has to just like move pegs around and shit.
Yeah, he's been documenting the whole process of designing and building the damn thing over on YouTube, that site that you're on right now. So if you want to see what kind of madness it takes to create something like this, it's there for you to watch.
Yeah. He had an idea and he fucking executed on it. It's a ridiculous video.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have too much time. You got free college.
Yeah, when the sun
Free
stays
healthcare.
out, for 12 hours,
Yeah.
24 hours.
Build this giant machine.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have some content on our channel. Of course, come back tomorrow for our video with Mark Higgins, but we also have some new stuff over here. A new episode of Tugs. Microsoft monopolizing?
What?
What?
What's the Tugs kid gonna do about it?
We'll have to see.
And there's also 4chan apparently got a unique opportunity to write a porn for browsers, and that got made.
They were contributors, Elliot. Although
the hacker known as 4chan has written a
Yeah.
porn script.
Also, there's a new episode of Tech Tuesday you should check out, because if we work together, we can bring Title down. We're not trying to do that. We're just pointing out all the stupid shit about it.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, just watch that, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Watch the video.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.